Kate was born on January 9, 1982 in Reading, Berkshire, England. As the eldest of three children, she learned early to guide and protect her younger siblings, Pippa and James. Her parents, Michael and Carol Middleton, both worked for British Airways, her father as a flight dispatcher and her mother as a flight attendant. When Kate was just 2 years old, her father's job took the family to Amman, Jordan. There she heard Arabic greetings on the street but practiced English at home. Evening meals were filled with stories from her grandmother, who taught her kindness, and from her father, who spoke of hard work and respect. These moments planted the seeds of curiosity, courage, and family loyalty in young Kate's heart. In 1986, the Middleton family returned to Berkshire, and Kate began school at St. Andrews in Pangbourne. She joined the hockey and tennis teams, learning to cheer for her friends with simple phrases like, "Go team, go," and "We can win." On the field, she shouted "pass" or "catch" when the ball came her way. In rounders, she practiced vocabulary such as bat, ball, and base. Sometimes classmates teased her accent or the clothes she wore. Instead of feeling hurt, Kate reminded herself, "I am strong and kind." She reached out to anyone who felt alone and offered to teach them a new word. This kindness taught her that words could comfort and connect. To make vocabulary fun, Kate invented a word scavenger hunt. She and her friends wrote new English words on small cards, words like brave, smile, and help. They hid these cards around their classroom. When someone found a card, she had to use that word in a sentence. "I am brave today," or "I will help my friend." This simple game turned every corner of the school into a language adventure. It made learning feel like play, and each found word built confidence along with vocabulary. Even now, learners can try this game at home or in class to make new words stick. At home, Kate watched her parents start their own business, Party Pieces, in 1987. The company sold party decorations by mail order, and Kate helped by writing short descriptions. She practiced sentences like bright balloons for a happy day and colorful streamers for every celebration. On the phone, she learned polite greetings. "Hello, thank you for calling Party Pieces," and "Your order will arrive soon." These words became her first lessons in business English. She saw how clear, friendly language helped customers smile, and she discovered the power of simple, positive phrases. Encouraged by her parents, Kate played a mock shop game in the living room. She and her siblings drew price tags, arranged party hats on a small table, and practiced selling products. In this make-believe store, Kate used phrases such as, "May I help you today?" and "That will be £5, please." The game built her speaking confidence and showed how language can open doors to new experiences. It also taught her that practice, even in play, can turn nervous words into friendly conversation. As Kate moved on to Marlborough College in Wiltshire for her teenage years, she carried these lessons with her. She remained active in sports, but she also joined the drama club for one term. Learning lines in simple English helped her with pronunciation. Each rehearsal and each small role on stage taught her to speak slowly and clearly. When the curtain rose and applause followed, she felt a rush of pride. She learned that courage grows when you step into new challenges. By the time Kate finished school, she had built a strong foundation for her future. She had adapted to life in Jordan and in England, learning to connect with different people. She had celebrated team spirit on the sports field and used positive self-talk to face teasing. She had turned vocabulary into a treasure hunt and helped her parents with real business language. She had practiced polite phrases in a mock shop and tested her voice on the stage. Through every step, she repeated her mantra: kindness, courage, and curiosity. These simple games and tasks, hiding word cards, cheering a teammate, writing catalog notes, and running a pretend shop prepared Kate for her next journey. They gave her the confidence to speak, to connect, and to lead. As you learn English through her story, remember that every new word is a building block. With patience and practice, you too can build a strong foundation for your own future adventures. Kate arrived at the University of St. Andrews on a cool September morning. She carried a small suitcase and a big smile. The old stone buildings stood tall around her, and the sea breeze smelled of salt and fresh air. In her first days, she felt both excited and a little lost. The Scottish accent was new to her ears. She heard words like we and bairn, and sometimes had to ask her classmates to repeat themselves. To learn faster, she joined a weekly map reading club. Every Wednesday afternoon, she and a small group of students met in the student union. They used simple English phrases like, turn left here, go straight for 2 blocks, and follow the coast. With each meeting, Kate grew more confident in giving and following directions. At first, Kate thought she would study art history. She loved paintings and old sculpture, but after a few weeks, she realized she also loved learning about the land and the environment. She decided to switch her major to geography. This change brought new words to her list: elevation, latitude, and ecosystem. She made colorful flashcards and reviewed them every morning as she walked to class. Seeing her notes on paper helped her remember each word's meaning. When she first used these words in class, her heart beat fast, but her professor smiled and nodded encouragingly. Kate moved into a shared house with 3 other students, including William. The house felt warm and busy. In the small kitchen, they cooked meals together and practiced speaking English. One evening, they made pasta and practiced simple cooking instructions. Boil water, chop onions, stir gently, and serve hot. As they ate, they talked about their days. Kate asked questions like, "What did you study today?" and "How do you spell that word?" Her housemates took turns teaching new words. These dinner chats became Kate's favorite part of each day. In class, Kate and William worked on group projects. They studied maps, weather patterns, and population data. When it was time to present, Kate felt nervous. She practiced clear opening lines. "Good morning. Today we will talk about coastal erosion." She learned to invite questions. "Do you have any questions?" Or, "Can you explain your idea?" Each time she spoke, her voice grew stronger. Her classmates praised her calm tone and clear English. This practice helped Kate feel at ease in many public speaking situations. To make learning fun, Kate and her friends created a story circle. They sat in a circle and began a tale with one sentence. Once upon a time, a student found a hidden map. The next person added a sentence. The map showed a path under the sea. Each friend added a line using simple words and clear tenses. The story twisted and turned, and everyone laughed at the surprises. This game taught Kate how to link sentences and use new vocabulary and context. One of the most memorable moments came during a charity fashion show at the university. Kate volunteered to model a simple dress on stage. Backstage, her heart raced and her palms felt sweaty. She took a deep breath and whispered to herself, "I am brave." When she stepped under the lights, she walked slowly and held her head high. The audience clapped, and she heard William cheering. At that moment, Kate felt a surge of confidence. She learned that expressing simple feelings like, "I feel proud" or "I am thankful" could show her true self in strong English. Outside the classroom, Kate and William grew closer as friends. They shared study dates in the library, writing polite invitations by email. "Dear William, Would you like to study chapters 3 and 4 with me this afternoon? Best, Kate. William replied with kind words, I would be happy to join you. Their short messages used clear questions and warm tones. Over time, their friendship became more than schoolwork. They learned to say, I care about you, and I trust you, in clear English. These honest phrases deepened their bond and helped Kate see that language could carry both facts and feelings. By the end of her first year, Kate had found a new home at St. Andrews. She had learned to understand accents, switch subjects, lead group projects, and share stories. She had found courage on the fashion show runway and trust in friendly invitations. Her English had become more than lessons in vocabulary. It had become the bridge to real friendships and memories that she would carry for a lifetime. As she looked out over the sea cliffs, she felt ready for whatever came next. After graduating from St. Andrews, Kate and William faced new paths. William traveled to Sandhurst to train as an army officer while Kate moved to London. She found a job as an accessory buyer at Jigsaw, a high-street fashion shop. Each morning she greeted her co-workers with, "Good morning, everyone," and asked customers, "Can I help you find something today?" She learned to write short emails like, "Thank you for your order," and "Your parcel will arrive in 3 days." Later, Kate joined her family's company, Party Pieces. She helped design catalog pages and wrote simple descriptions. Red balloons for a joyful party, or happy birthday banners in blue and gold. She even imagined herself as a shop assistant, practicing polite phrases. "That will be £5, please." Or, "Would you like a gift bag as well?" These role-play exercises built her confidence and sharpened her business English. Meanwhile, Kate and William grew accustomed to long-distance calls. When he was at Sandhurst and she was in London, they used a basic script. "Hi, William. How was your day?" "I miss you, Kate. Can we talk tomorrow?" They spoke slowly and clearly, choosing simple words to express care. To stay positive, Kate kept a nightly journal in English. Each evening she wrote 3 sentences. "I learned a new design skill today. I felt proud of my catalog work, and I look forward to seeing William." This habit helped her practice past tense verbs and reflect on her goals. Learners can start their own journal by writing short entries about daily experiences. In April 2007, the couple decided to spend some time apart. They believed space would help them grow as individuals. During those months, Kate focused on her career and personal growth. She took up yoga to remain calm, repeating affirmations like, "I am strong, and I can learn anything." She also volunteered at a children's charity, writing simple thank you notes to donors. "Thank you for your support, and your gift helps children smile." These small messages taught her how to write clear, friendly English. By the summer of 2007, Kate and William realized they missed each other deeply. They met in London and rekindled their relationship with new respect and understanding. They shared their hopes for the future using phrases like, "I want to build a life with you," and "Let us support each other every day." Their honest words strengthened their bond, and they promised to face challenges together. In October 2010, William took Kate on a private trip to Kenya. One evening, beneath a sky full of stars, he asked, "Kate, will you marry me?" Overwhelmed, she answered, "Yes, with all my heart." He presented a simple sapphire and diamond ring that had belonged to his mother, and Kate felt deep joy and love. Their engagement taught learners how to use past simple questions and answers. "Will you marry me?" "Yes, I will." On April 29th, 2011, their wedding day arrived at Westminster Abbey. Kate wore a lace gown and walked down the aisle in a vintage Rolls-Royce. The ceremony included vows, rings, and a choir singing hymns. After saying, "I do," they signed the register and stepped outside to applause. They then rode in a carriage procession through London's streets, waving to cheering crowds. At Buckingham Palace, they cut a beautiful wedding cake and shared a first dance. This day introduced wedding vocabulary, vows, rings, cake, procession, and showed how simple words can carry tradition and emotion. As the new Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, Kate and William began public duties and charity work. Kate practiced short speeches. "I am pleased to support early childhood education," or "Together we can help families in need." She learned to write concise invitations. "We invite you to our mental health event on May 5th. These clear messages helped her connect with people and fulfill her royal role. Through every stage, from her first shop assistant games to long-distance conversations, from a private proposal to a grand royal wedding, Kate's journey shows how simple, honest English can shape real life. As you learn through her story, remember to practice polite greetings, keep a journal, try role plays, and speak from the heart. Each new word and phrase becomes a step toward your own confident voice. Over many years, Kate grew from a curious child into a confident woman. She was born in Reading and spent early days in Jordan, where she learned to speak English at home and to listen to new languages around her. At St. Andrew's School in Pangbourne, she played hockey and tennis, learned new words with fun games, and helped her friends feel welcomed by using kind, simple phrases. Later, at Marlborough College, she practiced speaking on stage and built the habit of learning every day. At St. Andrew's University, Kate found new friends and a new home. She joined a map reading club to practice directions in clear English. She cooked meals with William and housemates, using cooking words to guide each other. In class, she spoke softly and slowly when presenting, inviting questions and sharing her ideas with calm confidence. A charity fashion show taught her to stand tall, whisper, "I am brave," and let her voice carry her true feelings. After graduation, Kate worked at Jigsaw and then at her family's party pieces business. She wrote simple catalog descriptions and learned polite customer phrases on the phone. When she and William spent time apart, she kept an English journal, writing small, honest sentences about her day. Their reunion brought fresh hope and respect, and they used clear, caring words to plan a life together. In Kenya, William asked, "Will you marry me?" And Kate replied, "Yes, with all my heart." Their wedding at Westminster Abbey showed how simple vows and warm smiles can unite two people and inspire millions. From helping in a mock shop to speaking under royal lights, Kate's journey teaches us that every new word and phrase matters. The deep lesson is this: small steps build great confidence. When you learn one word today, use it in a sentence tomorrow. When you speak one phrase, share it with a friend. Practice kindness with your words, and you will open doors to new friendships and new adventures. Congratulations! You have listened to Kate's full story and have improved your English listening and understanding. Now, let us test your memory. What helped Kate learn new English words at school? A word scavenger hunt. B, a fancy textbook. Please comment your answer A or B below. We love to hear from you. If you enjoyed this story and feel your English skills growing, please subscribe to our channel for more inspiring content. Your support helps us keep creating free lessons. If you can, consider donating so we can continue offering high-quality videos and stories at no cost. Thank you for learning with us.